But let's go. George was here. We'll go this way first because it brought all the messages in. George saying, John, good afternoon. Let's go, Mets. Come on. Let's go, Mets, says Michael R. Bud is here saying, come on, Mets. We can't afford to lose. We also can't afford more Pepto. Let's go, Mets, says LL. We don't have any more fingernails either. All right. Then they were brought in, I think. Yeah, Michael says, today will be a small war between these two playoff teams. Yep. Raymond saying, good evening, John and chat. Important series. Nick's here saying, hey, John, let's go Mets. Bam is here. Yo, what's up, Bam? Bam's a Phillies fan. Yep. Saying, get better soon to Carla. Yep. Phillies have a lot of guys out today. Not too optimistic about the game. Yeah, that's why they played the game, right? It's not played on paper. So you never know. So we shall see. That's on Hulu.
Thank you.
Upstairs should be good to go too. Al M is here. What's up, Al? Still waiting for first pitch here, so let's get into tonight's lineup. Going up against Aaron Nola, Lindor will lead off. Juan Soto will bat second. Pete Alonso third. Brandon Nimmo fourth. Mark Vientos will DH and bat fifth. Jeff McNeil sixth. Francisco Alvarez seventh. Brett Beatty eighth. And Cedric Mullins will bat ninth. Oh, Terenz got put on the IL today. I did not know. Aaron Nola on the mound today, a 3-8 record with a 6.78 ERA and 13 starts. The Phillies defense tonight behind them, it'll be Kemp at third, Sosa at short, Stott at second, Harper at first, Real Muto doing the catching, Kepler in left, Bader in center, and Castellanos in right field. Once again, no playback side if you're used to that side because the Philadelphia broadcast blacks it out. So let's take care of business, guys. What's up, Jason? Trey Turner with a hamstring strain, Alec Boehm with a minor shoulder injury, and Brandon Marsh has the flu. Enjoying a day off. Frank, we were just talking about your brother. Thank you so much for the voicemail and the text messages. We hope Carla's feeling better, or hopefully she's getting better. Yeah, and it's still the Phillies, right? I'm not... Once again, for our Mets tonight, Nolan McLean will be on the mound. But we'll get into his numbers when he comes up. Or when he gets out there. Lindor, career versus Nola. 8 for 35 with 1 homer and 9 strikeouts. Let's go Mets, his cheeseburger. The first pitch. Inside. Ooh. In for a strike, 0-1. No, I do not like this angle. This is a horrendous angle. On the inside corner, 0-2. Luminous says, here we go, Mets versus Phillies. We swept them again. Well, for the Mets to have any shot at the division, it needs to be a sweep here. No, I'm not saying they're gonna. But for the Mets to have a shot at the division, they have to sweep them here. The 0-2. Oh, just missed. 1-2. I'm a mess because I can't deal with pain. Let's go Mets. Yeah, prayers for Carla and Frank. Absolutely. The 1-2. Up high. 2-2. And a check swing. Foul ball. Late call by the umpire. Jason says, Phillies are very good, but we have confidence we can beat them anywhere. That is one thing the Mets do have against the Phillies is the confidence. Very lazy, he said. What? The 2-2. Swung on a miss. It would have been a strike either way. One away. Frank says, never apologize, Frank. You sure is back saying, let's go Mets. Sup, family? Sup, sure. Down low, 1-0. Soto comes into tonight with a 9-game hitting streak. Bad job by the Mets by losing 2 out of 3 in Cincinnati, but the Mets got some help from the Cardinals, who took 2 out of 3 from the Giants. The 1-0 to Soto. Inside corner, 1-1. Can't afford to get picked off while I'm correct. And it's happening more and more often, Frank. Bam says Nola's been burned by big innings since his return. Michael S. is here saying, greetings, everyone. Let's go, Mets. The 1-1. Up high, 2. Ooh, called the strike. Come on, Blue. Michael R. says, yeah, Giants dropping 2 to the Cards was pretty weird. Yep. Well, it kept the Cardinals in the run. I believe they're only 5.5 out. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Yeah, what in the world? It's a lucky call. He said, oh no, it's blue. The 2-2. And that one ripped foul. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. So a 1-out walk. 118, 7 shy of the Met record. Once again, thank you all so much for the kind words about me and Fitzy doing the football game last week. We do have another one scheduled for next Monday night. Tampa Bay and Houston. The Mets aren't playing. The Red Sox aren't playing. So Fitzy and I will be live again doing some football action. The first pitch to Pete. In for a strike, 0-1. $31 subs, says Carla. Thank you, Carla. Feel better, Carla. Pete takes that one, 1-1. Frank says, extreme respect to my PAS friends and family. Hi, PAS and Mets fans. Score early and often. Let's go, Mets. Michael R. says, more umps in MLB or pitchers umps or batter ump? Oh, definitely more pitcher. Yep. Yep, Carlos says 31. Bam says he really enjoyed the football game. Thank you, Bam. Yeah, that's how the channel started, with doing streams like that. And the chopper foul, 1 and 2. But then the channel really started. It was a slow climb, slow climb, slow climb. We added baseball. It started going a little higher. And then when I strictly just did Mets, it just skyrocketed. So Alonso up to 6. Oh, yeah, Alonso. Nola up to 16 pitches here in the first inning. Still only 1 out. Oh, she told you last time you visited her? Let's go, Pete. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch. 2 away. Was in the zone anyway, so at least he went down swinging. That'll bring up Nimmo with 2 out and 1 on. Wonder if we'll see Soto trying to steal his base now. If he does steal a bag tonight, it'll give him 30. I did get the Alcatraz pick. Yes, thank you, Frank. That was funny. Manny Cool says thank you for the live chat once again. Let's go, Mets. The what? Oh, Gary said it was 0-1 already, and it wasn't. It was the first pitch. Now it's 0-1. Oh, that was close over at first. Yep, defense looked like hot garbage, but yes, the offense looks great. Special teams and offense are the reason they... special teams and defense are the reason they lost yesterday. And Nimmo rips one out to right. Foul. 0-2. Tagging in Sir John with a message for the Phillies. Can't stand ya. Can't stand ya. That poor teacher became homeless. DO2 to Nimmo. 20th pitch of the inning from Nola. Up high, 1-2. Bam says Nola needs to keep his stuff out of the middle of the zone. He just gets hammered. A respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. Soto goes. And Nimmo lifts one out to center. Bader back onto the track. He'll make the catch there. We go bottom 1, still scoreless. For the Phillies tonight, a little bit different of a lineup, I think. I have not seen this lineup from the Phillies. Harper will lead it off. Schwarber will DH and bat second. Real Muto third. Kepler fourth. Bader fifth. Castellanos sixth. Stott seventh. Sosa eighth. And Kemp will bat ninth. And the Met defense behind young Nolan McLean. Brett Beatty at third. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Alvarez doing the catching. Nimmo in left. Mullins in center. And Soto in right field. And once again, Nolan McLean on the mound. 4 starts. He's got a 4-0 record with a 1.37 ERA. 26 in the third innings. He's only given up 1 home run. 7 walks to 28 strikeouts. Averaging just about 6 2/3 innings per start. Not very efficient, but no runs. I'll take it. God bless on the sneeze. Let's go Nolan. Very weird lineup. I can't remember the last time Harper led off. Well, like Bam said, Bam was going through the list of all the Phillies that are either out or... The Phillies want the Mets off balance with that lineup. Usually if Trey is out, Schwarber leads off. Jacob's here. What's up, buddy? How are you? A 1.37 ERA, but a 0.76 whip on the outside. Okay, that one's a ball. I don't see Charles here. Down low, 2-0. Victor's here saying good evening, everyone. Go Mets. All of a sudden, the injuries that shook up the lineup. There's a strike, 2-1. Yeah, maybe they did. I mean, I know people are out, but also maybe change up the lineup. Swung on a mast. Wow, what a pitch. 2-2. The 2-2. McLean deals. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Nice. That curveball was unbelievable. And then he froze him with the fastball. Batter said, say what? First pitch to Schwarber. Swung on a mash, 0-1. Jonathan's here, said Mr. Harper, may I introduce you? No, they've already met. Outside. This is McLean's second start against the Phillies. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. LL says, so happy we brought our kid pitchers up. I think Tom could use a little bit more time down at AAA. But we'll see. We'll see if they give him another start. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. That is wicked. Yo, Fitzy, what's up, buddy? I don't think Fitzy's streaming tonight. I could be wrong. He's got a lot of streams set up in the software, but I didn't see if he had any for tonight. The 2-2. And a little chopper in front of the plate. Beatty, the throw, got him. 2-away. Good thing Beatty cut in front of Lindor there, because if Lindor would have had to play that, Schwarber safe. Nothing tonight, says Fitzy. Nothing tonight. 2 out here for Real Muto. Back to streaming tomorrow with a hate watch of the Yankees. The first pitch to JT. Inside. Oh, called a strike. 0-1. The first batter, he did not give him that call. This batter, he gives him that call. Real Muto, 6 for 34. On the inside corner, 0-2. 6 for 34. Less than a 200 batting average here for Real Muto versus the Mets this year. The 2-2. The 0-2, excuse me. Wrong batter. Blooped out to center. McNeil will go out and get it. A 1-2-3 inning for McLean. We go to the second. It'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Alvarez coming up for the Mets. Live ones like lively coverage. Let's go Mets. There he is. What's up, Charles? Classic cleaning. Great first inning for the young man. Once again, welcome in everybody. If anybody is here that's usually on the playback side, no playback stream tonight. Be nice. Smack Talk is for the league chat, not for a baseball live stream. Oh no, I'm about to lose the cam. He has Jefferson and Swift. You're late, Charles. Root beer floats for everyone. Don't ruin my root beer with ice cream. Charles saying to hit that like button and sub to the PAS network. Fitzy. Better late than never, he says. Time for a Newport. Raphael is back. What's up, Raphael? Better late than never. Tap that like plus subscribe. Yeah, Fitzy, you were the first one to notice it. It's been up since it was 21. In for a strike, 0-1. What happened to the Cubs? They were flying high before the All-Star break. The 0-1. Down low. 1-1. Did he go? No. Me special. The 1-1, and that's grounded to short. Sosa's got it. Over to first, one away. Cubs crash and burn, just like the Brewers are going to do come playoff time. Here's McNeil, 326 average in his career against Nola. 2 doubles, a homer, 43 at-bats with that 326 average. In for a strike, 0-1. 31 so far, Fitzy. Carlos said 31. And we're at 1 so far. We started at 77-37. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Exactly on the Brew Crew, John. We know. I don't know if the Brewers will. And that one ripped foul, 1-2. I have some bullpen guys that could ruin them. Who do I think will win it all? And it yanks one, foul. Still 1-2 here. Let's see. It's hard to say right now. I mean, somebody's going to get hot at the right time again. Like right now, you can't say the Dodgers. You can't say the Phillies. You can't say the Brewers. I don't think there is a clear favorite to... The Red Sox aren't even going to make the playoffs. Stop. Should the Reds sweep the Padres or the other way around? And fouled off, still 1-2. Thank you for subscribing, 710. He said Red Sox. Actually, at the beginning of the year, my prediction for the World Series was Red Sox Braves. So, and chopped foul, we'll do it again. That's not a prediction then if you're picking 3 teams. Pick one from each side. I'll tell you this: a National League team's going to beat an American League team. How about that? The 1-2. Pop foul again down the left field side. It'll go out of play. I never made a prediction before the season. Screwball versus the Mets. No, we didn't have to face Screwball. My bold prediction is the Rockies will not win the World Series. It slapped the short. Sosa on the backhand. The jump throw. Safe. Oh. This might get challenged. I thought he was out. When the season first started, I was thinking Mets Tigers, but we'll see. Anything can happen in the playoffs. That's what I said. That's what I said, Jonathan. Let's see. Oh, he's safe. A 1-out single there for McNeil. We'll bring up Alvarez. Wait, what did I didn't say anything about the Astros. Nobody said bang a drum. I didn't say anything about the Astros. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. And it's Trastros. Get it right. The 2-0. All right, there's a strike. 2-1. If they can get Hader and Susavet, I think they can win the pennant. You said Tigers and Mets. Greetings, Mr. and Mrs. PAS. PAS Nation, what's up, Gina? I'll keep smoking. Cough. There's a strike right down the middle. 2-2. John, as a Mets fan, what team are you most scared about playing? In the World Series, none of them. I'm not scared of any of them. Maybe Detroit. No, I take that back. Detroit would be the team. Swung on a miss by Alvarez, 2 away. That'll bring up Beatty. You're scared of all of them? I'm not scared of them. Maybe the Tigers. Should be the Padres if they can get healthy. For the Mets, it's playing bad teams on the road. We can't seem to beat either of those. I don't know, Jacob. I didn't know anything about it until the broadcast started. Charles with the rules for the channel, saying guidelines for chatting. Absolutely no exceptions, no spoilers, no spamming, no trolling, no religious talk, no political talk. No self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. Pods are choke artists. Detroit doesn't really choke. The 1-0 to Beatty. Down low, 2-0. Charles says, additionally, 100% no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. Yes, please, no profanity. We have people that are either watching with their kids or their grandkids, so we keep it family friendly here. That's ripped into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Mo McNeil's on his way to third. The throw to the... Not in time. That'll bring up Mullins with runners on the corners. Detroit brings the fear to a certain extent. Elliot saying hi. Welcome in, Elliot. Sean M is here saying good evening, Mr. John, PAS Nation. McLean 9Ks, Mets 10-2. Joe says, I'd love to see Mets Yankees with a Met victory this time. No, they just weren't that good in 2022. Nice hit. Tigers are overrated, says you sure. Mullins 0 for his last 24. In for a strike, 0-1. Bernard's here. What's up, Bernard? Let's go, Mets, he says. Deal 1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Nola deals. And that ball would have hit him if he didn't swing at it. 1-2. Mullins with runners in scoring position is a tall task. Mullins, any at-bat. Red Sox versus Yankees would be interesting. The 1-2. And chopped foul. Up to 157 in the chat. Once again, if we get to 100 likes, I hand out 5 free channel memberships. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. This guy is a waste, man. I could do that. Oh, we're up to, I didn't realize it was past 7 o'clock. Boo. 43 pitches through 2 innings. Yup. Probably most of us here probably are rooting for the Mets. Probably most of us think the Mets will win. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Boo. Hit the ball. I was just gonna say we could do that, right? Once again, make sure you are subscribed. You never know who's gonna come in. Drop some channel memberships. We usually get some people doing that. MF the other night out of nowhere dropped 50 subs or 50 gifted memberships. Jonathan says we have another extravaganza coming up on the 13th. So to be eligible for those free memberships, you do have to be subscribed. Bengi, forgive me, I never know if I'm saying it right. In center field cannot come fast enough. D is here. What's up, D? I could do what Mullins did, but with style. I'm cheering for the hot dog vendor. Should have signed the ball boy. Mariners have a chance. I think better than Padres. Yeah, Mariners have a chance because Mariners have great pitching. Kepler takes the first pitch as a ball. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, that Bengi kid, that Benge. The 1-1. And that one lined in the left. That'll get in for a base hit. A leadoff single. The Mariners are not good. Emmanuel says, sorry for the delay, but I am here. And that's lined in the left center field. That'll get in for extra bases. The throw coming to second, and he's safe. McNeil missed the tag. Second and third, nobody out. Pay attention, dude. You had him out by 5 feet. No, the Mariners aren't bad. What are you talking about? Right now, they'd be a playoff team. Don't come in. Don't come in here with nonsense. Oh, he did. His foot moved. You can't tell from that angle. Oh, Bader's already walking to the dugout. Let's see. Oh, he got him on the foot, on the calf. When the leg was up in the air, he got him on the calf. So 1 away, but a runner on third. So it's a single. It's a single for Bader. I don't know how it's pronounced. And oh my goodness, base hit in the right field, 1-0. With 1 out in the second inning, do not play the infield in. You play Alonso back there. It's a ground ball out at first, and it's still 1-0. But there'd be 2 out. Come on, you got to be smarter than this. Outside, 1-0. Oops, that's a run. Fitzy says, damn it. What's up, Darren? Yeah, sorry, no playback side tonight. Phillies got the broadcast, so I am blacked out. Outside. 2-1 to count. Mike Green says, hey gang, don't worry, as a Phillies fan, Nola will give up 4. There's a strike, 2-2. Raymond says, get a double play here. It's a conspiracy. Who's not nearly as good on the road? That's most teams. And a chopper to Pete. He's going to second for 1. And no return throw. 2 away. Another fielder's choice there. The most teams are better at home than they are on the road. Go and look. Somebody go and look and tell me who's got a better road record than a home record. Popped foul, 0-1. Right up the middle, another base hit. Fitzy, I'm not sure if you got your phone. I just texted you. That'll bring up Kemp, the number 9 hitter. Cleveland has a better road record than a home record. It swung on a miss, 0-1. Tampa's like an expansion team this year? Not really. Colorado is like an expansion team this year. Up high, 1-1. Oh yeah, pure adrenaline shirt. Ah, Fitzy. 1-1. And a chopper foul, 1-2. Jason, what's up? Jason, how are you after last night's win? The A's are close too. Thank you, Jonathan. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning, but the Phillies get one. Lucky it was only the one. Bader with the base running error there, or it would have been a lot more. We're up to 145 in the chat, 45 likes on the stream. Let's see. I think we have some football tonight, don't we? I think there's 2 Monday night games, isn't there? Oh no, maybe not. No, Bears and Vikings don't start till 8 o'clock. Baseball scores. The Guardians have a 2-0 lead over the Royals. Marlins and Nats tied up at 1. Braves have a 2-0 lead over the Cubs in the bottom of the first. Brewers and Rangers at 8. Twins and Angels at 9:40. Reds and Padres at 9:40. Ooh, maybe I'll watch some of that. Cardinals and Mariners at 9:40. Diamondbacks and Giants. Ooh, that'll be a good matchup. Red Sox and A's, and Rockies and Dodgers. Yes, him and Dr. DeLay were live this morning at 7 o'clock. Which I know Rhino's in Colorado, so it was a lot earlier for him. I'm not sure where Dr. DeLay is. All right, here we go for the Mets. It'll be back to the top of the lineup. First pitch to Lindor. Outside corner, 0-1. Phillies base running has been over aggressive this year. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Guess he's got some time to kill before work, I guess. The 1-1. Inside corner. Oh, no, called the ball. 2-1. The 2-1. And lifted out to left. Kepler on the track will make the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Soto. Walked his first time. Make the pitcher pitch. And there they are. He's at 50 pitches here in the third. So that, still only 1 out. So they got to start. Charles has got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up on the outside corner, 0-1. Yeah, that's getting old. Oh, he's not. I thought he was. Outside, 1-1, excuse me. And that one grounded to second. Stott's got it. Flips it to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Pete. Camden, what's up, Camden? Welcome in. Yo, look at that guy. I'm rooting for a Philly collapse, kind of like 2007 Mets season. Here's Alonso. We struck him out his first time. Yo, Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Saying go Mets. Winners never quit and quitters never win, he says. Says Charles. The first pitch to Pete. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Well, Ronnie giving us some cookies. Let's go. Charles, Frank says PAS is definitely the place to be. Fitzy said it and Ronnie did it. The 1-0 to Pete. And that's a fair ball down the left field line. See if Pete makes the turn for 2. He's on his way to second. The throw is not in time. So a 2-out double for Pete. That'll bring up Nimmo. 37 doubles for Alonso. That leads the National League. Gina saying, let's go. Another McDouble up high. 1-0. Rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. Swing the bat. There's a strike, 1-1. Pete wasn't wearing his high heels that time. Yo, James is here. What's up, James? Saying let's go Mets. James is a Bears fan. Bears playing the Vikings tonight. There's a strike. Oh, down low, 2-1. Yikes. This open plate umpire. Ronald saying hi. Somebody's yelling at him from the Phillies dugout. Ronnie saying hi. What's up, Ronnie? The 2-1. Fouled off 2-2. Amazing week 1 of NFL. Only one thing would make it better. A Bears win. Singles, doubles, and the occasional home run. Let's go. These all have been strikes, right? And it's 2-2. Yeah, a lot of the guys from playback are over here. Yeah. Once again, guys, Phillies broadcast, so we won't be there until Friday night against Texas. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Fooled by a fastball down the middle of the plate. Come on, man. Surprised by a fastball. We go bottom 3. We go bottom 3. Still 1-0 Philadelphia. Back to the top of their lineup as well, with Harper, Schwarber, and Real Muto. Oh, is he okay, William? That's the question. Is he okay? Since Vincey's not live tonight, I wonder if we will do maybe redirect to Rhino tonight. How did I become a Jets fan? I don't know, because once back in '85, I became a sports fan. We'd never watched sports really, and then a friend of mine from in school invited me to a Super Bowl party, and that was the Bears Patriots Super Bowl. That was the Bears Patriots Super Bowl. I absolutely fell in love with football. And then the Mets started playing. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to root for the Mets. And then football, then ever since. Now, the first year I became a fan, my teams were good, right? The Mets win the World Series in '86. The Jets started the year off in '86 at like 10-1 or 11-1 or something before they fell apart. The Flyers were in the Stanley Cup Finals in '85 before losing to Edmonton. Yo. Anytime I don't watch, he's on. Jets fan because of Al, too. I was a big Joe Klecko fan. Chopped up the first. Pete's got it. McLean will cover, one away on a 3-1 pitch. So, like, nobody in our family was a sports fan, so I didn't get pulled in any direction from, like, a parent or a grandparent or uncles or anything. But living in Jersey, we got all the games. We got all the Mets. Mets, Yankees in baseball. Well, we actually got Mets, Yankees, and Phillies, and Cubs. We used to get Cubs games. Um, yeah, the New York Sack Exchange up. And Schwarber hits one out the center. Mullins before the track, 2 away. I think the Sack Exchange was a little bit before me, though. 3 of the guys were still on the team when I started. Gastineau, Lyons, and Klecko. Salam was already gone. If I donated $1 each time I saw a pitch right down the middle of the pipe and no one swung, you'd be a very rich man. Darren says, I remember Klecko and Gastineau. Actually, Klecko used to eat at, after his playing days. Klecko used to eat at Pub 199 all the time. Jonathan knows where that is. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Nimmo always looks like he's guessing. They're always guessing. They do not go up and attack. I don't understand that. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Nice, very cool. Yeah, right off Howard Boulevard, yep. They might have changed it to Mount Arlington Boulevard now, but... Oh, just missed. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Fitzy says, I hate it when they look at a pitch right down the middle of the plate and smile like it's nothing. No idea. I didn't become a fan until 86. Bud says, I knew Pub 199. I used to live near there and ate there often. Well, I don't know, John. It might have changed ever since they. Because do you remember it used to wind up the hill? Now it goes straight up the hill. So when they made it go straight up, they might have renamed it. Outside, 2-0. I don't go. My sister and mom that used to live over there, they both moved down to the Carolinas. So we don't go to Jersey for anything. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. Wow, 2-1. No, the Mets will not miss the playoffs. Yeah, fun in wintertime on Howard Boulevard. Oh, nice diving stop. Beatty gets up, fires the first. Got him. What a play. We go to the 4th, still 1-0. It'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Alvarez coming up. Jackson's here. What's up, Jackson? Fitzy says he's never been to Jersey. Jackson's here saying LFGM. Hi, everybody. Everybody. Braves lead the Cubs 3-0 right now. Let's look at the standings here. Open link in a new tab. Give me a tab. You want something, buddy? You got to pay for it. All right, how about a Pepsi free? Nola's nemesis, the Rap 4th inning. Yo, don't make banking jokes. I love my Rap 4. Put a star next to that play, says Doug. Oh no, it's the 4th inning. I've never been to Jersey either, knock on wood. Jonathan says Back to the Future 40 years ago, still an awesome movie. Yep. The Winless. I don't know if that's what it was called. We used to go to a place called the Jefferson House. I don't know if that was the same place or not. That was right on the lake. All right, Swaggy V will lead it off here. Nola at 59 pitches here to start the 4th. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Oh, they were different? Okay. And Vientos lifts one out to center. Bader, before the track, 1 away. They were in the same area. I try to let Nola pitch 7 to 8 innings because bullpen will be busy with vet arms coming 3 days in a row. I laugh, but it's the truth, right? And it'll all depend on pitch count. And score, of course. If it's still 1-0, I could absolutely see him going 7 or 8. Popped up. It'll go foul, 0-1. And that one ripped foul, 0-2. Someone recently asked me, what song do I never want to hear again? Could you guess my response? Bud says Jefferson House and Windlass are up next to each other. Down low, 1-2. And a ground ball to Harper. Nice play. He'll take it to the bag himself. 2 away. I was on a dating app. There was no date after my end. Hell's Bell. Oh, that one too. Boo. Boo this man. Boo. And that one chopped down to third. Kemp over to first. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 4. Still 1-0 Phillies. Oops. The car you see. Hold on. The car you see, John, is my model car for the class special needs kids. That's cool. Oh, we can't boo. We can't boo, remember? Yeah, oh, I forgot. You're their teacher. Very cool. Very cool. We go bottom 4 here. Still win nothing. Did you win money? Oh, he's talking about going to AC. You know, I'm from there and I never went. I'm from Jersey and I never went there. Just no desire. Not much of a gambler. Did you just boo? Stop starting a scandal. Boogate. Boogate. It's a family-friendly chat, so I'll leave my comments about AC to myself. Here we go, bottom 4. Bader will lead it off. And that one grounded. Base hit in the left field. Second hit of the day. Jason says, give me Ocean City all day. Refuse to believe Nola has a 6.78 ERA, yet we can't score. Well, you should know that. We're the Mets. Kids won an award, second place in their age group. Very cool. On the outside corner, 0-1. If you don't have anything positive to say, congrats on the Bills' comeback victory. And that one fouled off, 0-2. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Yeah, we're up to 7 new subs tonight. Trending up towards that 7,800 mark. I was going to say 7,700, but we're over that. Inside 1 and 2. They called him a moron. Could you imagine trying to interview somebody on the street and that fly ball out the left center field? Nimmo's there. Nimmo makes the catch, 1 away. Aren't you a Jets fan? Yeah. What's that have to do with anything? I was doing the Mets game yesterday while the Jets played. Aren't you a Jets fan? Swung on a miss, 0-1. Both my fantasy teams did very well this week, thanks to Derrick Henry. No. I do not do jet streams. Get it? No. No. Don't you dare. Don't you put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. Someone I thought you were a Bills fan. No, Mrs. PAS is a Bills fan. And every once in a while you'll hear her, but she set the rule. She will not appear on stream until either the Mets win a World Series or Buffalo wins the Super Bowl. The 1-2. Runner goes to throw down the second. Got him! What a throw! 2 away, nobody on. Off Lindor's glove, there's another E6. That's at least 11 errors on the year. Jacob says, yeah, word. Henry's my RB1. We'll see her in February. Not before that? We won't see her in October? Wow. Inside 1-0. Haven't seen Caps in a couple days. I know he's around because he's been chatting in the Fantasy Football League chat. And line foul, 1-1. She was getting a little nervous last postseason. Hopefully in October too. Then I'll be able to meet some of you guys in the Canyon of Heroes. Timeout here. 1-2 the count. Yep, Rhino will be live in 30 minutes, it says. Nope, that was 11 minutes ago, so 19 minutes away. The 1-2. Pickoff throw, not in time. The 1-2. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. Ball gets away, but he doesn't go anywhere. We go to the 5th. Still 1-0 Phillies. It'll be 8-9-1 coming up. The first adult beverage is on me. Let's go. We're up to 57 likes on the stream. Let's go. If you have not smashed that thumbs up, consider doing so right now. All I know is whenever Fitzy turns 21, we all have to go out to where Fitzy lives and take care of business. I think we have a chance here to make a comeback. When the Vegas Golden Knights won because of the laws in Vegas, you could drink on the street. Oh, man. Adult beverage. Yeah, Fitzy. You know Fitzy. Sodas. You hear C. Lee has free beer at his house. All right, well, we'll go pick you up, and then we'll go down to C. Lee's. This year, Lindor went to the All-Star game. And, oh, nope. See, I already got you. Wow, the Eagles just traded for Tank Bigsby. Wonder why. Did they have a running back get hurt? Yes, we did learn what happened last time, right, Fitzy? I keep forgetting Fitzy was on that stream when that happened. Yeah, no sodas on the stream unless the Mets win the World Series. Outside, 2-0. Beatty's 1 for 1, had a single his first time. And chopped foul, 2-1. There it is. Bam says Will Shipley had a rib injury in the Cowboys game. Yeah, maybe it is that serious. Because they traded for Bigsby. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Did he go? No. Outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk. See if Mullins is asked to bunt here. Yo, there he is. You say his name, he shows up. What's up, Caps? Saying what up, what up, what up. There he is. You just don't be like Woody with the champagne shower. Cold-blooded. Yankees are hot dog order. And Nathaniel says take the walk. That's exactly what he did. Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about, folks. Cap showing up, dropping a 5 gifted. And Pops. Mullins is complete trash. He can't even bunt to advance the runner. Oh, just got done closing your pool for the season. Caps, thank you so much for going above and beyond to support the channel. And for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Absolutely horrible, says Lux. The 0-1. And Lindor lifts one out to right, not deep. Castellanos makes the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Soto, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Anytime, anything to help the channel grow. Yeah, unbelievable. But yeah, let's keep putting them out there, right? No worries, gold-blooded. People are never donating or memberships are never a requirement. Inside 1-0. Guess Mullins can't handle the pressure. Just when you thought Mullins couldn't at least bunt. What a bum. I would have taken the bunt too. He did bunt. And he popped it straight up. Yo, that guy's a YouTuber. You liked it and subbed, though. That's all. Hey, that helps as well. The 2-0. So the Rips won. Foul. Any news on Taylor? I have not heard any news on Taylor. Yikes. You weren't expecting a 1-0. Well, we're not leading 1-0. We're losing 1-0. He wasn't that good in Baltimore. How's McLean doing? Okay, pitch count's a little too high through 4. He's at like 62, something like that. 60 thumbs ups. Don't forget to hit it. Let's go. Siri, I believe Siri's getting ready to come back, I believe. The 2-1. Right down the middle, 2-2. Oh, that was close at first. I thought Beatty was out. He's out. I'm sorry. The Phillies should challenge that. I think he's out. Oh, they definitely took more than 15 seconds to decide. Well, then he's out. They're allowing this challenge. He's out. They didn't challenge in time, but they're allowing it. Not to say, you know. I mean, this is BS, man. Oh, he's definitely out, but the Phillies the Phillies didn't challenge in 15 seconds, and they're still letting them do the challenge. What should be allowed then? He's out. What should be allowed then? That is total BS. He already came out to argue. Shouldn't be allowed then. Agreed. He already came out, said his piece, and they still let him. They still let him do it. Bam says, second time this year, Phillies have tried the challenge after 15 seconds. They didn't allow it the first time, getting bailed out this time. Not to say Soto was going to do anything there. But, come on, a rule's a rule. Why have rules? Mendoza should have gotten himself thrown out. Oh, and here's Realize again. Once things are going by, Realize shows up. Oh, they didn't wait. They get to keep it. Now that they won the challenge, they get to keep it. You never know. Nola loves giving up random homers. Not tonight. He's got that fastball working tonight. First pitch is low, 1-0. SNY is back late. Your attitude will determine your altitude. Depends on if you're on an airplane or not. Apparently there isn't rules tonight. Nope. It's a free-for-all tonight. Fouled off 0-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. Hi, welcome in. Bam says, honestly, close to the best Nola's looked all year. That's making everyone look like Cy Young. I don't know, what was that like? I never saw Cy Young pitch. Oh! Way inside, 2-2. Oh man, that ball was coming right at his face. Down low, 3-2. Yeah, McLean's 4-0. Correct. The 3-2. The outside ball. 4. Come on, dude. Walk the lead off, man. Lock in, McLean. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Not the walks. It's the second. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong side here. To second walk of the night. Knowing the Mets, that runner will score. Knowing baseball, that's usually what happens. Ninth hitter looked like he only wanted to walk. Yep, and he couldn't get the ball over the zone. The 0-1. Chopped foul, 0-2. And a ground ball foul. Still 0-2. Correct. McLean's not been terrible. His pitch count's a little high. But he's not been terrible. Agreed. Mets are going to score in the top of the 6th. And Harper fouls it off again. Still 0-2. Making this pitch count go up. He's not going to get through 6 tonight. The 0-2. Called way outside, but he swung on a miss. 1 away. Philly fans booing Harper a little bit. Or it might be the Met fans in attendance booing him. He's washed. You know, goodbye. You're washed. Go to iPad Alcatraz, dude. See ya. He's washed. Tell me you know nothing about baseball without saying you know nothing about baseball. All right, Mr. Met, thank you for subscribing long enough to be sent to iPod Alcatraz. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Yes, Nolan is the best of the three rookie pitchers. Agreed. Outside, 2-1. Designated for Alcatraz. Frank says I'm back. So long. Bye-bye. Hit the road, Jack. All you got to do when you come here is be respectful. That's it. McLean doesn't panic with runners on. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. So runners on first and second here with 1 out. It's a walk, not a single. More like Siberia. Whoa, Fitzy. Think he's got to throw more low in the zone? Well, he is throwing more low in the zone. That's why he's got 3 walks. They're taking that low zone pitch. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Manager should talk to Nolan. Well, the team just went out there to talk to him. Looked like the whole infield was out there. Wonder if he's developing a blister on his finger. The first pitch to Real Muto. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, he's got a fingernail issue. And a chopper. Beatty's got it. Goes to second for 1. The turn. Got him! Oh, they called him safe. No, Mets will not challenge. Mets will not challenge. So 2 out. Runners on the corners. And he was safe. You don't remember how far he went last time against Pittsburgh or against Philly? No, we do not. It didn't matter. He was safe. At first live, I thought I thought they got him, but the replay clearly safe. Outside 1-0. What's up, John Boyd? Welcome back in. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Cleaned up to 82 pitches, so he should be able to go one more. 8 innings, 0 runs last time. To the 8th. No, he's not lasting until the 8th. He's at 81 pitches already. Outside, 2-1. Arthur saying, hey, John, the Phillies at home, 5th inning, 1 run so far. Excellent outing. Yeah, I got no problem with his outing. A little high on the pitch count. But, yeah. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Shimmy. Welcome back. Nixon to the 8th. No. I think his pitch count's just too high. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. We go to the 6th. Still 1-0 Phillies. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up. Excellent job, Nolan. Excellent. Let's take a look at some other scores right now. The Guardians. Oh, Guardians. Let me refresh, make sure we're live. Guardians have a 9-0 lead in the bottom of the 6th. No hitter alert there. Royals do not have a hit. Nats up 8-2 over the Marlins. Braves still up 3-0 over the Cubs in the 5th. Brewers and Rangers no score in the 2nd. All these games are later on. Twins, Angels, Reds, Padres, Cardinals, Mariners, Diamondbacks, Giants, Red Sox, A's, and Rockies, Dodgers. Yes. I saw her. Yep. Soto comes back. Yes, Soto leads off the inning. We have 2 outs and a runner on 3rd. He might not be live. Soto bomb incoming. Does Mrs. PAS like any team in baseball? She must have her earbuds in. She can't hear me. Nolan outing is a must see game like DeGrom. So far, we've scored a grand total of 5 runs in the last 3 starts. Yikes. Oh, the Jets played the Bills in week 2. Oh, not cool. Darren, down in the chat, at the bottom of the chat, there should be a little dollar box. Somewhere, it's one of the options in that. Down low, want to know. The 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Charles says it's so great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS Network. Much appreciate your support and contributions. Let him know, Charles. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. We're up to 10 new subscribers tonight. Welcome in. It's free to hit that subscribe button. I don't know. Don't know why it didn't work. Swung on a mist. Yeah, Fitzy, when people I never understand that. Like when I go to a live stream and they said like Rhino last night, I was like number like 56. Click on it and he's like, "Oh, we're up to 85 likes." I'm like, "What? 85 likes?" Let's go Mets, is Camden. Here's Pete with one out, nobody on. In for a strike, 0-1. See where Nola is in his pitch count here in the 6th. Up to 85, so right about where you want to be as a pitcher. Up high, 1-1. Just added one. Let's go, Mats. What's up, Money Magic? Welcome back. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt. 2-1. Camden saying, "Come on, Pete." The 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. Kent says a solo home run would be nice. Something. Get offense has got to get something going here. And that one lifted out the center. Not deep. Bader comes over. 2 away. They're halfway through the first quarter there with Monday Night Football. No score. Swung on a miss by Nimmo, 0-1. Whoa. Oh, called a strike. Come on, Blue. You're showing 68. I will check. I don't know. Well, it's got to be there because Cap's gifted memberships tonight. So maybe we've reached our limit. Did he go? No, 1 and 2. Maybe they won't live. Maybe they won't let you guys give out anymore. I don't know. Because I know it works. Because Caps gave 5 tonight. The 1-2. It lined foul. Swung on a miss. We go bottom 6. Still 1-0. Oh, we can end the stream, everybody. The Chosen One says, "Panic is long gone. This team isn't good and isn't making the playoff. It's accept its time." Okay. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next season. I don't know. It's there for me. I just went and checked, Darren. Gifted memberships is there for me. He said, touchdown, Caleb Williams. Let's go, Mets. For that party. Oh, sorry I ticked you off. I stated my opinion. Yep. And it was a clown opinion. Get used. It's life, bud. People don't agree with you 100% of the time. Except Mrs. PAS. I have to agree with her all the time. Come on now. Bam says Caleb Williams runs it in for a touchdown. There's plenty of MLB baseball action left in the season. Plenty in this game, too. Still got 3.5 innings. If he's a football fan, if his team gives up a field goal or a touchdown on the first drive, he probably, oh, this game's over. Good save. Right couch is comfortable. And that one lines, another base hit. Bader is 3 for 3. That I couldn't tell you, Darren. That I don't know. Memberships might only be on a laptop. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Castellanos is 1 for 2 tonight. Had an RBI single in the second, and we're still there. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. And a ground ball to third, foul, 1-2. Sorry, what's this? Bader started ice cold for the Phillies, but he's been red hot the last 2 to 3 weeks. Jared upped his membership. What's up, Jared? Yeah. I wonder who that was. Bears didn't score an opening drive touchdown last year, and they score on their very first of the season. Now back to baseball. Mets got to go get their offense going here. Mullins is worse than the Jets' Gibson. Down low, 2-2. I love the fact Aaron Glenn came out and said, if you're going to cost us football games, you're not going to be here. Because some bad penalties, that fumble. And Castellanos lifts one out to left. Nimmo on the run will make the catch. Bader got to go back to first. And that'll be it for McLean. 91 pitches for McLean. And we're getting a new pitcher here. I'll take this. Nolan McLean. 5 in the third innings. Only gave up 1 run. Maybe he's responsible for the runner on first. So nothing much. Yourself just watching some NFL. We did. We watched last night. Even though I am a Jets fan, I was so happy Buffalo won last night. I cannot stand Baltimore. Only 1 run given up. Correct. You should have followed it up with cutting Gibson. Yeah. You're Probably right there. Who's the, Ben Johnson's the head coach in Chicago, right? Yo, Caleb Williams was 6 for 6 on the opening drive. What's that? 6 for 6, 51 yards. And that touchdown run was a 9-yard run. Rome Odunze. First off, great name. Yes, but is it his first year? You weren't happy about the Buffalo game for fantasy reasons. Well, it was tough because I needed King Henry to have a big game, but I was rooting for Buffalo to win the game. He was the Lions OC last year. Gotcha. Yo, did they look bad yesterday or what? I only got to see the second half of that one. It's tough to watch football when your eyes are closed. You don't get to see much of the game. Soto will wind the deal to Stott. Outside 1-0. You were mad about how the Mets lost yesterday? He said it was bad. You have the Ravens defense? There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. I'm not sure where that pitch was. 2-1, I guess. Of course I had Worthy, and he only had... How do you get 0.02 points? And Stott fouls it off, 2-2. I don't think it did. Because it was 40-25 with like 2 minutes to go. That was after the fumble. You're up by that much with 2 minutes to go. You shouldn't lose. And that one popped up. Nimmo coming over. Oh my goodness, you two. They bump into each other, but Nimmo makes the catch. 2 away. The field general. First pitch, swung on a miss, 0-1. You need Hawkinson to score 26. I think my opponent's got 2 people. Oh, swung on a miss, 0-2. I don't think I have anybody. No. The person I'm playing only has the Bears defense. And he needs... He needs 12 more points, so... Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So Soto comes in and gets the 2 outs. We go to the 7th. Still 1-0 Phillies. It'll be Vientos, McNeil, and Alvarez coming up. Tweedledum. So I know a lot of you saw him chatting last night over in the fantasy league chat. That Frank, he was a big help at the beginning of our streaming journey as well. Frank is a New Orleans Saints fan. Charles says we're balling tonight as a well-oiled machine. I don't know if it's a machine. Rage Against the Machine? Man Against the Machine. Come on, somebody tells me what that is. I'll hand out 1,000 channel points right now. Somebody tells me Man Against Machine. Nimmo caught the ball over because Mullins is tiny. Charles says once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Let's get some runs, please. Football just started. Baseball fans are going to keep watching. You could be diehard baseball fans. And football. Oh, yeah. I love both sports. Bigger baseball fan, though. I play this guy named Nice and Genty tomorrow in our league. Read, please. In for a strike, 0-1 to... Oh, 0-2, excuse me. David Robertson, the new pitcher here for the Phillies. So the Mets were not able to get a run against a guy with almost a 7 ERA. The 0-2. Bounced in the dirt. Did he go? He went around, struck him out. You must be some kind of special to swing at a ball that bounced 10 feet in front of the plate. You're guessing. Here's McNeil. Down low, 1-0. Brooks Raley getting warmed up in the Met pen. Isn't that the way this works? The guy with the really high ERA plays like Maddox for no reason, right? The 2-0. It fouled off, 2-1. Yep, I agree. He wanted to be a Met, too. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. And a chop back to the pitcher. Robertson's got it. Flips the first, 2 away. 1-3 unput out. That'll bring up Alvarez. 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out to third. McNeil looks like he's older than me with that beard. The first pitch. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Francisco Antonio Garabido, welcome in. And way outside with the slider, 0-2. The Mets have lost 10 of their last 12 games that have been decided by 1 run. The 0-2. Swung on a missed. 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everyone. Nobody on this team can control themselves. They all swing at that slider. Why? Why do I think the Mets will make the playoffs? Because the Mets play better against teams that are good. And that's all they have left, I believe. Except for the Nationals, right? And all the teams that are chasing the Mets are all starting to play each other right now. Let's take a look at some of those other games that are going on. They are in the bottom of the 7th. It's 10-0 Guardians. Still no runs and no hits for the Royals. Those Nationals have an 11-2 lead over the Marlins. Braves still up 3-0 over the Cubs. Brewers and Rangers no score going to the 4th. Twins and Angels tonight. I keep forgetting all the games that are late. Twins, Angels, Reds, Padres, Cardinals, Mariners, Diamondbacks, Giants, Red Sox, A's, Rockies, Dodgers. Not sure what's up with Spectrum tonight, but my internet is choppy. They also swing at the first pitch a lot, no matter where it lands. I don't know. Brooks Raley will be the new pitcher here. 8-9-1 for the Phillies. Oh no, 9-1-2. Excuse me. 9-1-2. Inside 1-0. Nolan McLean only gave up the 1 run. Sign me up for. I know it's only 5 1/3 innings, but sign me up for that. ERA drops to 1 point. Oh no, it went up. His ERA went up. Whoa. It's 1.42. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Mets got to tie this up so he doesn't get the loss. The 1-2. And a little blooper out to left. Nimmo's there. 1 away. He's getting the DeGrom treatment tonight. Yup. Yeah, 1.42. Yeah, it went up. It was 1.37. And that one jammed, popped out the center. Mullins will come in. 2 away. Yeah, it's me again. I need Soto to get a hit. Well, he might be able to come up next inning. If somebody gets on base, he'll come up next inning. The first pitch from Raley, and that one ripped out to right, but right at Soto. A 6-pitch inning for Raley. We go to the 8th. Still 1-0 Phillies. Beatty, Mullins, and Lindor coming up. I don't like Harper in the leadoff. He's too aggressive. Wow, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and on 6 pitches. Uh-oh. The Vikings are in the red zone. Did anybody watch NFL Red Zone yesterday? I did not. How were the commercials? How were the commercials? Matt Strom will be the new pitcher here for the Phillies. It's a split screen and you don't hear anything. Like, do you still hear the game? Or, like, no sound at all? Saw on Twitter that there was only one commercial. No, I think there was only 1 minute of commercial. Yes. No, that was a multiple choice. Not yes. You heard the game. Thank you. Yes is always the answer. No, it's not. Fourth and 8 for Minnesota. Yes is perfect for the question. Is PAS a Pats fan? Mid Carthy. I'm sorry. They should have kept Darnold outside 1-0. You know, these people are doing an interview right now. They're Phillies fans. Oh no, I think that was just a clip. And popped it up. Oh, Marte's the batter here on the infield. Beatty could have done that. That's a P3. He didn't almost drop it. Come on, Keith. Let's see. No, come on. A way overreaction from Keith. Now Acuna will bat. That was Marte. Up high, 1-0. He said, I think I might get blocked tonight. The 1-0. in there for a strike, 1-1. Cap says, I came into tonight with a 9-point lead. I have Aaron Jones, and he's got more. This team is sad. Fouled off, 1-2. Oh, they must have scored because I have a 14-point lead now in the ESPN league with Rhino. Outside, 2-2. Pat's pure adrenaline top sports fan. Something loose there. Home plate umpire threw it at the dugout. 2-2 the count. Mets still looking to get something going here tonight. Have not had a base hit since the third inning. Inside, 3-2. Their last base runner was the fifth inning. The 3-2. And he lifts one at center. It would have been a strike, so he had a swing. And 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. There it is. Gary dropped it. 10 straight Mets have been retired. Charles says to hit that like button and sub to the PAS network for outstanding content. Yo, I have not checked the like number. We are up to 74 likes on the stream. What does painting his nails have to do with him throwing for 4,000 yards? What am I missing there? The 0-1. Oh, called a strike. Come on, Blue. Not verbally, he said. Oh, man. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Natalie is here. What's up, Natalie? How was school today? Blue, we might need to meet in the parking lot after the game tonight. Yeah, laughing at Gary. That was funny. Fouled straight back. 1-2 still. Bam says Phillies pitchers have gotten that exact call twice today. Still a bad call. If Lindor can get on, Soto's on deck. If not, he'll lead off the ninth. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. School was really tiring. The 2-2. Then it all bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Oh no, it's the 8th inning. Yep. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. That'll bring up Soto. Do you send Lindor first pitch? And there he is, AG saying, come on, Soto. Yesterday he needed the base hit and he got the home run. The first pitch. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. We're way inside, 2-0. Marsh looks down at the foot at his feet. Soto, here comes number 39. Raymond says, let's go, Soto. We had fun with Strom last year, remember? Honestly, no. Throw strikes to spam. Don't think they're going to give him anything to hit. Let's see. This is going to be a strike here. The 2-0. And that's a diving stop, sliding stop at second. Because the umpire is calling that high strike, he had a swing. We go bottom 8, still 1-0 Phillies. Let me start setting up redirects here, guys. We will redirect over to Rising Rhino. He's got the NFL action tonight, I believe. Let's see. Nope, those are all my live streams. Play with JJ. No. Oh, I forgot she did Monday Night Raw. My guy Ryan's doing Jets talk right now. But there, we'll go over to Rhino when we're done. I'll come over back for the chat here in a second. No, he doesn't. He doesn't get the hit again. Unless the Mets bat around in the 9th inning, he's not hitting again. Had no control. Why swing at the first strike? That's losing baseball. Oh, and here's Helsley. Oh, my goodness. Well, there goes any chance of winning tonight's game. I was hoping we would survive this gauntlet. I have no idea, Jacob. Because Mendoza doesn't know what he's doing. That's why pinch hit Marte for Beatty. Made no sense. Here's Helsley. Up outside, 1-0. There, nope, down low, 2-0. Neither. There's a strike, 2-1. Wrong on both. Chin up. The 2-1. Swung on it, man. It's 2-2. Yo, there he is. Darren with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Darren, for going above and beyond. Yo, Fitzy got one. Yeah, Beatty, exactly. And that one lifted out to left. Oh, Marte stayed in the game and left. Wow. One away. Keep that chin up. Yeah, I mean, we need them. So, they got to get it figured out. Darren, thank you so much for going above and beyond to support the channel like that. Bounce in the dirt. 0-1. Misses. It was bounced in the dirt. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Just finished typing an assignment. Totally didn't get sidetracked watching the stream. Yo, Ronnie talking about adrenaline again. I gotta find out a way to get in touch with Ronnie. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Yup. Nimmo should play center field? No. Nimmo, he can barely run in left field. You want to put him in center field. Down low, 2-2. Thank you so much, Darren. Down low, 3-2. Did he go? No. Anything to prevent Mullins from playing. He doesn't pay much attention anymore. Yeah, we understand why. And that one pulled foul. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. There will be signs. Yes, there will. Not sure what that was. That should have been a block. Yeah, saved them from the... Yo, man. Not cool. Our bats are on siesta again today. Yup. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. 2 away. Here's Bader. What's he? 3 for 3. In for a strike, 0-1. Fitzy says, what? Helsley doing something. I hope I don't jinx it. Oh, you know who we haven't seen? Elgood. Elgood went camping over the weekend. We haven't seen him since. Swung on a miss, 0-2. No tipping tonight. Oh, and Darren also gets a membership. Thank you, Darren. Eventually, we'll add more tiers once I can start providing more content. And he went away. Throw it down the first. So back-to-back strikeouts. Nice inning from Helsley. We go to the ninth. Still 1-0 Phillies. Yeah, hopefully all good didn't run into Jason Voorhees. Good. Probably lost his pants in the woods. But once again, thank you all so much for hopping in. Let's check the likes. We're up to 76 likes on the stream today. When we're done with tonight's stream, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Rising Rhino's channel. He's doing the Vikings-Bears game tonight. Right now, the Bears have a 7-3 lead, just under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Hopefully, I'll. Yo, Sharon re-ups her membership. Thank you, Sharon. I got to go over and look because it doesn't tell me on this side. 12 months, a year for Sharon. Let's go. Maybe Elga has a bear girlfriend now. Here's Duran. Last time they faced Duran, they came back and won the game. Helsley deserves high fives from his team. Helsley scoreless inning. Hell is freezing over. We got to pull this out for Cousin Nolan. The first pitch to Pete. And right back up the middle. Base hit. First pitch swinging. He bounces it up the middle. Why are we pinch running for Pete? What if we tied the game here? What are we doing? Need a Vientos appearance if possible. Oh, it's possible. Well, we get Mauricio as a pinch runner. I don't agree with that. I know Pete's not fast. But I'm not taking Pete out of the game. What if we tie this and go extra innings? The first pitch to Nimmo. Outside. Oh, called a strike. The 0-1. And line foul, 0-2. Mauricio, yep. This closer's ready to choke. Vientos is the batter on deck. First things first, need to score. Putting Mauricio in here doesn't mean you're going to score a run. The 0-2. Brendan bloops one out to shallow left. Kepler will make the catch, one away. I don't want Vientos playing first base. He's not good at first base. And here is Vientos. 0 for 3 tonight. A ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout. Jaden, thanks for subscribing to the channel long enough to be blocked. Thank you. Shoots one down the right field line. That is a fair ball. Mauricio on his way to third. He'll be stopped there. Second and third with one out. Need two-run home run. Swaggy B keeping it rolling. Yes. In the morning, you have two choices. A, either continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Guess Jaden's wrong. Young will run for Viento, so forget that. Who's gonna play the if they tie or take the lead? Who's playing defense? Well, you can't do that because that's the DH spot. So you can't put them in the field. We have nobody left if this goes extra innings. We have nobody left if this goes to the bottom of the ninth. Swung on a miss, though, and 1 to McNeil. 102 from Duran. Lindor at first. DO1. And McNeil pulls one. Hit the umpire in foul territory. Holy crap. That's how you know it's a foul ball, because he was in foul territory and it hit him. Yep, we need more than 2 now. 0-2 and count to McNeil. Tying runners on third. Go ahead runners on second. DO2. Inside. Did he go? No, he did not go. 1-2. 1-2 the count. That was close. Should get a bonus hit for hitting the umpire. Should be a bases clearing double. Mets still down a run. Oh, what do we have here? Home plate umpire very forcefully coming out and saying, you got to pay attention. The 1-2 to McNeil. Duran deals. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. Two and 2 to count here to McNeil. Second and third here for the Mets. 1 out. Down a run. 10th pitch of the inning. He deals. Oh, check swing foul. Can't. What do you mean double steal? It's second and third. What do you? You're not pulling off a steal now. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Alvarez. Strike either way, so you can't be mad at Jeff for swinging there. He didn't go after something in the dirt. Yep. Here's Alvarez, and he calls timeout to start it off. The first pitch. And he went 0-1. They're just going to throw him sliders way out back. Yep. All slider, Alvarez. Yep. And he can't lay off of them. The 0-1. Way outside, and he swings at it. What are you doing? Neither of these pitches have been close. And way out there again, he struck him out. Unbelievable, man. What the hell are you swinging at? It should be a 3-0 count right now. Mets are 8 games back. 3.5 game lead for the wild card. Phillies are the best. Yep. That's why it's only your 3rd win against the Mets this year, because you're the best. Yeah, good games, Bam. All right, guys. Thank you all once again so much. I got to get myself some dinner. When I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to be redirected over to Rising Rhino's channel. He's doing the Monday Night Football game tonight. Tell him PAS sent you over. And we'll see everybody tomorrow night for Game 2. Thanks again, everyone.